We're still well over a month away from Black Ops 6 releasing, but with the beta, Treyarch has already started littering the game of Easter eggs. In this video, we're going to be going over all of the Easter eggs found so far in Black Ops 6. We've got some awesome eggs to go over in this video, including some legitimate Mob of the Dead Easter egg references, Shadows of Evil Easter egg, and so much more. But let's dive straight in, but I'd love to know your thoughts on these Easter eggs in the comments below. But starting off, we have a Shadows of Evil Easter egg in Black Ops 6. That's right, if you go on the face-off map Gala, there are ambient speakers around the map playing the Snakeskin Boots instrumental song from Black Ops 3's Shadows of Evil. It's really faint and hard to hear, but for some reason, every time you play this map, this song is going to be playing in different parts of the map, but it's noticeably heard in the direct middle. Now, we don't know why the map Gala has this song playing. Potentially, the developers thought this song might match the themes of the Gala map, but this is genuinely the first time this song has been played outside of in the Shadows of Evil map in Black Ops 3. Does it mean anything? Probably not, but it's very strange and obviously very cool. Now, on the topic of zombies, we have to talk about Brutus and Klaus within multiplayer, as they are playable operators if you get the Vault Edition. These characters only have one operator skin so far, with Brutus's skin being called the Warden of Alcatraz, which is obviously a callback to Black Ops 2's Mob of the Dead and Black Ops 4's Blood of the Dead. And Klaus's skin is called Reborn, which is obviously a reference to what happens to Klaus at the end of the Mauer Toten Easter egg in Black Ops Cold War, where he originated from. This robotic legend sacrificed himself carrying some ethereal rockets into the Dark Ether, but judging by the fact he's back, his appearance where a lot of his body is now exposed, and the skin itself is called Reborn, he managed to get himself out of the Dark Ether. How? We don't know at the moment. Both of these characters' existence in Black Ops 6 remains a mystery, as their bios are completely redacted, but when these skins were first announced, I was very sure that there's no way that these would come to multiplayer and not also be seen somehow in zombies. And I am adamant that we're going to see both of these characters within Black Ops 6 zombies. Now, Brutus was sent to the Dark Ether at the end of Black Ops 4 zombies, along with everything else. So at first, you would assume that this could be an alternate version of Brutus, as he was from the Ether story and we're now in the Dark Ether story. But his skin name being the Warden of Alcatraz says otherwise, but what's even more suspicious is that Brutus has multiple quotes referencing several of the mobsters from the original Mob of the Dead. So let's start off with this quote.
"Where are you going, Weasel?"
Now, if you're a casual multiplayer fan, you probably wouldn't think anything at all about this character calling someone a weasel. However, diehard zombie fans know that this is a clear reference to one of the mobsters in Mob of the Dead, who was nicknamed the Weasel, who devised an escape plan to create a makeshift plane so that himself, along with the other mobsters known as Finn O'Leary, Billy Handsome, and Sal DeLuca, could all escape. Those four mobsters are stuck in an endless cycle, where the plane crashes into the Golden Gate Bridge, and they are subject to electric chair, where they're resurrected and continuously go through this cycle. If the three mobsters manage to kill the Weasel, then the cycle is broken. But if the Weasel kills the other three, then the cycle continues forever. If this was a completely new Dark Ether universe version of Brutus, then he should have no recollection of the Weasel whatsoever, but clearly he does, meaning that those events that happened in Mob of the Dead and Blood of the Dead are still somewhat canon in the eyes of Brutus. To further add on to this, listen to this quote.
"There's no escape, Billy."
Here, Brutus is referencing another mobster in Mob of the Dead, Billy Handsome, teasing that there's no escape, which is the whole idea of what Mob of the Dead is. And here is another very suspicious quote.
"Prisoner 872B identified."
This is referencing Prisoner 827B, which is the prisoner number for the Weasel in Mob of the Dead. Now, this could all just be harmless throwbacks and references to Mob of the Dead, but in my opinion, it is way too specific for it to not potentially mean something in this game. There is also another reference to a quote from Brutus in Black Ops 2, where he says this.
"I will be reborn again."
And in Black Ops 6, he says this.
"Be reborn."
Almost the exact same quote, just slightly different. There's also a quote which references about souls.
"Another soul call."
And then there's a few other generic quotes which are more tied to the idea of a prison.
"Vast mistake, prisoner. Locking down this block. You
Find
can't
another way.
hide from the law. I see a criminal."
Let me know your thoughts on this, but as far as Klaus, there wasn't really any noticeable quotes that could directly relate to how he still exists, but I'm sure we'll get to that in the future. Now, I'm sure you've had some very sweaty games on Pit, but what you may or may not have realized is Pit is actually set in the famous Vorkuta prison, which was part of the Black Ops 1 campaign, where you as Mason escape with Viktor Reznov. Right at the very beginning of the Vorkuta level, this is literally where the Pit takes place, in the exact same cave system as you see right here, which I think is absolutely awesome. Jumping over to the map Rewind, we have a few little Easter eggs and nods here and there, as right in the middle of the map towards the right lane, there is an RV, but it's not any old RV. This is actually a RV with a reference to Breaking Bad, where in the show we have the iconic RV that actually takes 5 bullets in the door, and each bullet hole is covered with a grey piece of sticky tape, and this is the exact same layout that we see here on this RV. Now, this Easter egg has been in a few Call of Duty games recently, so it is sort of a reused asset Easter egg, but it's still very cool. Now, very weirdly, if you go into the radio house on Rewind, there is a post-it note on this computer monitor that says Sam with a phone number and then emergency only. We don't know if this is a reference to Samantha Maxis, but considering that this map takes place in Liberty Falls, the same location as the Zombies map, it is a little suspicious. And on that topic, this map takes place in an outdoor mall right to the side of where the actual Liberty Falls Zombies map takes place. And you can see from this advertisement at the back of the map, you can see it says welcome to Liberty Falls, which is really cool. We have a bunch of Liberty Falls police force vehicles around the map, and this map also contains the same fried chicken shop that you can find in the Liberty Falls Zombies map. Jumping over to the map Skyline, this is one of the most interactive multiplayer maps that we've ever seen in a Black Ops game, but there are actual map Easter egg elements that change certain parts of the map. Now, you're probably already aware of this, but in the bathroom there is a bookshelf that you can open and close to reveal a secret underground part of the map. But if you make your way into the duct, there is a security switch that you can hit, which if you activate will actually activate some security barriers within the office area, blocking a set of windows as well as a side entrance where players can only come in through one central doorway, the ascend rope behind you, or the main middle portion of the map. I'm sure a lot of you already know about this, but what you might not know is within this room there is also a computer where you can activate the security on and actually activate it from within the room itself. In the future, if you're playing this map and you come across this room where it's completely locked down, you'll now know that you just need to go past the bookshelf underground and then disable the security so that the bars are raised again. I would love to see more maps in this game have elements like that, because I just think that's so smart. Now, if you get the RCXD on this map, there is actually a secret RCXD path in this, similar to the old days of Nuketown in Black Ops 1. If you spawn on this side of the map, go through this little section and you'll now be in a new rooftop area which you can't get to normally. You can choose to go up the stairs and then go through a vent to get into the enemy spawn, or instead of going up the roof, you can go past all these dinner tables and then make your way on this ramp to get your way to the left side of the enemy spawn. Again, I really hope that we see more maps in the full game with these secret areas. Now, one map that has a bunch of Easter eggs that you did not realize is actually on the training course map. If you make your way into this area of the map, which is called Interrogation, you are going to see a very similar chair to what Alex Mason was sat in the Black Ops 1 campaign and main menu. There's even rope to tie the legs and hands down of whoever was sat in here. But that is only one small Easter egg, as this map is littered with a bunch of Easter eggs that will go over everyone's head, and that is the fact that this is actually a map that's part of an area called Avalon, which is rumored to be the next Warzone map coming in 2025. If you go to certain parts of the map, you can actually see satellite bird's eye view images that go beyond this map to show you other POIs that are out in the distance. If you go into the headquarters, you can see what looks to be a complete overview of the upcoming Warzone map Avalon. You can see in the top right, we can see Avalon, and then the rest is blocked out. But this is more or less the exact full map of what the upcoming Warzone map will be. And we even have images of more satellite areas showing different sections of the Avalon map. When you load into this, it describes this map being located in Avalon, and there is a bunch of little Easter eggs which could be IRL reference points for this map, or just random stock images that Treyarch decided to throw in, but it's really cool that this map is technically a small portion of the future Warzone maps. You can run around it, you can look out in the distance and see a ton of other POIs, but this is very likely to be one small section of an upcoming Warzone map. And by that, we're talking about a big Warzone map. We're not talking about the Resurgence map here. And last but by no means least, if we go over to the calling cards within the Black Ops 6 beta, you can see that one of the calling cards is called Roster, where we can see a bunch of characters. But if you notice, both Alex Mason, Jason Hudson are killed in action, meaning that the Black Ops 2 canon ending is the one where both Hudson and Mason are dead, and this game is carrying on directly from the events from the 1989 flashback missions of Black Ops 2. This has been explicitly explained multiple times since the game's reveal, but if there still was any doubt, it is there in black and white within the game itself to show that these characters no longer exist. Can we get some Fs to pay respects in the comments below?